Going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 33 of the Leicester City career mode. This is the second from last episode. We have the FA Cup final at the end of this one, an important game against Manchester United in the league, where hopefully we can get a win and cement a Champions League place for next season, despite winning if we win or lose against Real Madrid. Here's a look at the league table. A win would do it for us. A win for United, though, we also have a game in hand. They could go on and win the league, so there's an incentive for them to win here today. Our bench looks very strong, and the starting 11 looks even better. Mina, Shaqiri, Martial, Loftus-Cheek and Didi, Lerma, Ake, De Ligt, Chilwell, Mbappe and Schmeichel. We have to play and rotate a lot in these next few games, because after the FA Cup final, straight after it, the day after, we have the game against Bournemouth. So, I mean, we have to be really good with our player management. Before we get to this game, guys, if you could smash that like button, subscribe if you are new around here, I'd very much appreciate it. And let me know if you want to see the finale tomorrow in the comment section down below. Very good Manchester United team. It should be a good game. It's got all the ingredients for it. Mbappe too is going to be having a very difficult period for him, because he's the only fit right back in the club that is decent for us. As Loftus-Cheek comes close there, his shot is saved. United will come on the attack though. The first attack, Paul Pogba does find Fred. Fred does find Romelu Lukaku, plays it back into the Frenchman. Links up again with the big striker. Plays it inside to Ziyech, and that is a stunner of a goal. Manchester United have the lead here, and it is from their new signing. And to be fair, he is a danger. We've looked at him before. I believe in the Inter Milan career mode, Ziyech. My word. Did not know he had that in his locker. I mean, He's pulled that out of the bag there with a great goal. Pogba into Lukaku. He peels away. Talisca does really well to dummy the ball there, and it just allows him a little bit of space to get a shot away, and that curls straight to the top corner. So United have the lead here, and obviously we need the points on the table here. We need to get Champions League football for next season. It would be a disaster if we don't. Shaqiri comes close there, just past the post. Really feels that he maybe should have scored there. Nevertheless, though, we do come forward again. Ben Chilwell down that left-hand side does play in Anthony Martial. He's in a good position here. Cuts inside. It's very dangerous here from Martial. De Gea makes the save. Shaqiri, surely it's a goal. And somehow he puts it wide of the mark. How on earth did he do that? Again, robbed of a goal there, you feel, as indeed he comes forward now. Does find Lerma into Loftus-Cheek again. The Englishman does play into Martial, into Ben Chilwell in tons of space. The left-back shoots. He scores. Bottom corner, 10 minutes before the half-time interval. It's Ben Chilwell who's in at left-back in this game, and he doesn't look out of place at all. Maybe we have to get, Ben Chilwell into the first team more next season. I mean, Chilwell is a decent defender, and in the formation we play, Ryan Sessegnon is more of an attacking player, but I mean, Ben Chilwell has proven that he has got that in his locker to get the goals, so very well played to him indeed. Hopefully he can kick on, maybe get some more opportunities next season. It's a shame he hasn't really had the chances that maybe he deserves in that left back role. Due to the change of formation, he has obviously been hard done by. As Mbappe comes close here, plays it in to Shaqiri again, who should have put us 2-1 up. He has missed an absolute sitter there, you cannot believe it. Again, we feel like we should be ahead here, but Man United come forward now. Romelu Lukaku does find Fred. Fred onto the ball, does find Piatti. Lays it into Ziyech again, who gets his second of the game, you'd feel. But the Lion has got his flag up, and it is disallowed there. Manchester United will feel hard done by from that one. As Chilwell comes forward, we're looking for the goal now. Jefferson Lerma lays it off to Shaqiri. Shaqiri does find Mina. Mina into the path of Lerma again, whose shot is way off the mark there. Into the last 10 minutes of the game, the ball comes in from Shaqiri. It's a header from Madison, cleared away by Ziyech. Does find Damari Gray here. Damari Gray does play it into Jefferson Lerma. Lerma does find James Madison again. Opens up some space, gets the shot away. You thought it was in. Unfortunately, whiskers away. Again, back and forth game now as Ake clears the ball as far as Matic turns away. Does find Fred back into the Serbian, who shoots from range off the post, cleared by De Ligt, and it is away again. We would come on probably our final attack of the game. You feel Damari Gray onto the ball. Does find Santi Mina down that right-hand side to Xherdan Shaqiri, who's not had a potent game as far yet. And he doesn't here yet. He plays it straight into the path of David De Gea. The game does come to an end. Manchester United 1, Leicester City 1. Disappointing to say the least, but we do have to gear up now, ready for our FA Cup final. And here's the team we have chosen. Depay, Hazard and Martial. Our front three is the same. Lerma comes in for Ndidi, Cyprian Loftus-Cheek. Ake in at that centre-back role with Maguire, Mbappe, Sessegnon back into the team, and Schmeichel. Here is the route to the final. Chelsea have knocked out the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham, while we have knocked out Burnley, Stoke and Southampton. It's clear to see Chelsea have had a very difficult route to the final, and if anyone's deserved a win, it would be Chelsea, but that's not how it works. We are in this final. We've made it here, and it's about what team performs on the day. Chelsea are a very good side indeed. Watch out for Kante. Always seems to perform very well against us. So we are going to be definitely sceptical of him as Lucas Vazquez gets on the ball, does find the hood here. Opening couple minutes here for Chelsea, gets the shot away just wide of the mark from the German, who couldn't find the target. Again, we come forward, Jefferson Lerma onto the ball. Great through ball into Thorgan Hazard down his right-hand side, inside to Depay. It does find Martial, who's in space here. It's got a bit away from him, plays it across goal. Depay can't get there. Thorgan Hazard does though, and it's into the empty net. Leicester have a lead 15 minutes into this FA Cup final, and it's the former Chelsea man himself with the goal. And I mean, like I said, Raheem Sterling's coming in next year. Do we get rid of Xherdan Shaqiri and Thorgan Hazard takes up a bench role as a bit of a squad rotation player? Let me know in the comment section down below. He has been so important for us this year. He's gotten some important goals. And again, this one was proven to be maybe the most important for us as we're in the hunt for our first bit of silverware in this career mode. Obviously, we haven't won one yet in the first season or in the second season. We have a chance in the Champions League too, but we want to win one now. We want to get off the mark. Cyprian gets the space there. Unfortunately, can't get that one on target, but it does result in a corner. Cyprian puts the ball in, does find Maguire with the header. It's into the back of the net. Leicester are 2-0 up. Harry Maguire's claimed it, but it does go down as an N'Golo Kante own goal. So Kante coming up clutch for Leicester there. But I mean, my word, we'll definitely take that. 21 minutes into the game, 22 minutes should I say, and we are absolutely flying. We're 2-0 up against Chelsea, who are a difficult team. Obviously, we played them a lot this season. We played them 2 times in the Champions League and in the league too. So this is the 5th time we're meeting Chelsea this year. And again, it's another classic, it seems, between the two sides as they come forward here again. Eden Hazard on the ball, gets a shot away. Schmeichel, those strong hands to it, tips it round the post. At the end of the half, it would be us ending strong as Thorgan does play it into Memphis. He makes a run away from his man here. It's Thorgan Hazard. He's through on goal. Surely not. Gets the shot away. Kepa saves. Martial's there. Kepa somehow keeps it out there. Great save from him as we go into the start of the second half now. Memphis Depay into Thorgan Hazard. Gets away from Jorginho there. Very well played there. Tricky feet and finds Memphis Depay. Turns away into Martial from range. Beats Kepa. 3-0 Leicester. And that could be very much the FA Cup secured for us there. What a goal from Anthony Martial. I mean, what a man he's been, what a player, and he's performed so well for us this season since we brought him in. I mean, he's hit the ground running, and I mean, that goal is worth its weight in gold. It really is, because that's probably put this game out of Chelsea's reach. As Ethan Hughes, youth players onto the bench, does find Morgan Bailey here. Links up with Thorgan Hazard. Thorgan Hazard plays it out wide to Mbappé. Does find Morgan Bailey. Free header off the post. What a story that would have been if he would have scored, the Youth Academy graduate. Unfortunately, couldn't find the back of the net there. But Chelsea do come forward. It's on Jorginho. Jorginho plays it through into Luis Suarez. 87 minutes into the game. It's not going to mean much if he scores. It's saved, though, by Schmeichel. Very well played. Into the 92nd minute. 30 seconds over the added time. Suarez, great bit of footwork off the post. Kennedy's there. And he does make it 3-1. It's a consolation goal. It's not going to mean anything. It is the most important moment for us. We have won the FA Cup. We're going to see the scenes in a minute there when this Chelsea team finish celebrating. Here we go. What a story it has been. What an end to the season it has been for us. We have two more games left to play. The Premier League last game of the season against Bournemouth away from home. And then obviously we are at the San Siro, I believe, against Real Madrid in the final. Can we win the Champions League? Will we see scenes like this again next episode? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I mean, what a great way to cap off a great domestic season for us. Champions League football still not confirmed yet. We'll have a look at the league table after this to see the possibilities, what will happen there. Again, we want Champions League football next year. We've still got the big one, the biggest competition in cup football to come up. But at the moment, the players can enjoy winning and lifting that FA Cup trophy. Very well played. The first bit of silverware for the club. And I'm happy. I'm very happy because they performed so well. Again, it was a great final. It really was. 3-1. 3-0 for most of the game, in all honesty, and we did our job early on, and that was all that matters. We do get the victory here. Didn't have to have I believe if the game would have gone to extra time, it would have been a very different story due to the fatigue of all the players, but they pulled it out of the bag here, and there's the confirmation of the victory. 3-1 on the day. Leicester City are the 2019 FA Cup winners. Very good indeed. We'll look to push on forward next season. Here is a look at Sam Morris, a Youth Academy graduate, age 17. He will be promoted to the senior team, and he will feature in the last game of the season against Bournemouth next episode. So make sure you check that one out. Look at the league table. A win, we need to avoid defeat. We need to win because we need to match Everton's result if we want to stay and compete for Champions League football. So that's what we're going to do. As far as the Premier League table goes, relegated teams, Villa, definitely going down with Forest and Middlesbrough. So not very well played from them. Hopefully they'll bounce back very, very quick. Next episode, the big one, the last one in the Premier League and the Champions League final. Guys, if you did enjoy today's video, as always, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new around here. Have a really nice day, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.